So hey everyone, and in this video I'm going to be grading good designs versus bad email designs, and you are going to learn the principles behind what does it take to make a good high converting email design and what you should not do and what does not work absolutely. So make sure that you watch it till the end and you take notes and you write down the principles that I will be talking about, because if you implement those inside of your own email designs, you are going to make sales and you are going to get high conversions on every single email. So this video will be very important, and let's start with the video. So here I have few bad email designs to show you as an example, and I have some few email designs. So first of all, we'll start with what you should not do. So here are the three designs that I'll walk you through. First and foremost, it's a brand called Loop de Hoops. They sell jewelry on their website, and as soon as I received this email from them, I was like, this is wrong. This is something which you should never do. As soon as someone opens this email, they would get hit with this right above the fold. This is what they would see, and this is very overwhelming, because as you can see here, as soon as someone opens this email, this is what they would get hit with, and this is too much copy. It would overwhelm them and they would immediately close this email. This is something which you should never do. And this email is about clearance sale, so they're talking about the sale and new year. Okay, the new year is here, unbeatable savings. So basically they are giving discounts, and that's pretty much it. And they're obviously creating some urgency down here, but this is something which you should never do. And again, as you can see, there is no CTA in this email, right? If I was them, what I would have done is I would have just made a hero image, like right here I would have taken some lifestyle imagery, and the angle would have been very simple: clearance sale, save 15% off site wide with promo code clearance. I would have highlighted the code and given a CTA right beneath it, so that someone can just easily understand what this email campaign is about, and they can take the code and shop and go to the website ASAP. But here there is just so much fluff, and as you can see, there is no CTA and they are not even highlighting the code. It is just like buried in this entire text. So this is something which you should not do. This email campaign would have been very simple if they would have just clearance sale promo code, giving a CTA of save 15%, creating urgency by like adding a banner right here, so that this can be just shown up there, and then they can basically showcase some of their products. And the headline for that could be shop our top selling hoops, and lifestyle imagery here, text here, lifestyle imagery here, text here, lifestyle imagery here, text here. And this section is fine, but I think this section can have its own email campaign, because this email campaign should only be about just this sale, right? So it should be short and simple and just made for more clicks, CTR. And so there should be a CTA right here and a CTA again right here, a general CTA right here, and each and individual of these products needs to have their own CTAs, because that is simple, guy. You need to make it very obvious to the audience that you're trying to cater to, that this is what we are trying to sell you and this is how you're going to get it. Click this and you'll directly go to our website. And if you can see the inside of this email, this is just too much fluff and it is overwhelming to the consumer. So this is a bad email design. That's something which you should not do. Now this is a brand called Watch and Watch Bands, and they are selling straps. First and foremost, this is their above the fold section, as you can see right here. Again, there is no CTA, and as soon as someone opens this email, they will not have any idea about what this email is. So you need to make it very simple. And as you can see right here, this section, make sure that you are never adding this section inside of your email designs, because this creates confusion and a confused person never buys. So just make sure that you have your logo up top and your headline, and then you can basically give a little sub copy, and then you can give a CTA. That's it. 80% of your work, 80% of your hard work should go into creating the hero section, because that is what converts. And then maybe later on down the line, you can have blocks of text. But if I were to change this campaign for them, I would have just had a lifestyle image like right here, have their logo up top, and I would have this headline up here, winter style straps, and I would have a little sub copy beneath it, which can be this: cold weather changes more than your wardrobe, your watch strap should be ready for it too, and then explore winter ready straps. That is it. And if they would have just created a hero section like this, I'm guaranteeing you their CTA would 2x or 3x with just this simple change. And even when someone like scrolls through this is just like big block of text, and it's not clear what they're trying to sell, right? So that's what I mean. You need to make it very simple and very obvious. And as soon as someone scrolls down, they're obviously talking about something else as well. And if I was them, I think this section can have its own email campaign. So I would have sent this email campaign where they're talking about that their silicone straps are built for winter wear. So this email could be just around their Barton silicone straps, and this could be a follow-up email about how they can take care of their straps, their winter silicone straps. And this is a great angle, by the way. So this is what they can do, and they can just split these two topics into two different email campaigns. And this is something that you want to make sure as well. You should never include a lot of angles inside of a single email. If you have multiple angles, make sure you are not adding it inside of email, because then that creates decision fatigue, and a confused someone will never buy. So you just have to select a single angle, and the email should be about that. This email should be about winter style straps, and this one could have its own campaign. And down here, join our community is good, but they should have a general CTA as well, which I'll talk to you about in the next emails that I'll show you how you can create that. This is again a brand name Navy. They sell, I think, leather goods, and this is something which you should never do. As you can see, someone opens this email and they would not have a clue what the hell is going on. Again, they have this navigation section up here, which you should never have. Your logo and whatever you are trying to say to the people that you want to convert. If you just look at this email, no one is going to read. I will guarantee you, no one is going to read this. They would browse some products. They would look at everyone needs a great belt. Okay, cool. Why would I need? They are not able to showcase that. And then, do you travel often? Okay, cool. And then, like, so basically they're not trying to showcase what they mean by do you travel often, right? You need to explain it in a short and concise and a skimmable way to the people that this is what we're trying to sell you. This is what can help you in that. So that is it. And like, again, they're offering a welcome code, which, as you can see, the code is not highlighted here. It is right at the very bottom. And if they're providing a great incentive like a 20% off coupon code, they should showcase it right here. If I was them, I would blitz this code and would generate them so many sales. I would basically have their, again, logo up top, remove this navigation section, have a lifestyle image right here, and tell them, hey, welcome to Navy. You have got 20% off on your first purchase with us. This is the code welcome 20 or whatever they're offering. Shop now. Simple as that. And beneath that, I would showcase their belts, few product section, some of the top sellings, and that is it. And again, I would reinforce the discount code right here by telling them you still have 20% off. You can go and shop now. Cut out the fluff, guys. You don't need to add this much text and this much complexity inside of email. Simplicity always works, and you need your 80% of your hard work needs to be spent in creating the hero section, because if you have nailed your hero section, most of your email would easily convert. Again, these were the bad email designs. Now I'll showcase you what are some good email designs which you can copy. The first one on the list is from a brand called Brest. They sell beverages, and as you can see, their hero section, right? This is their hero section. This is what someone would see as soon as they open this email campaign. Cucumber lemon basil sprite. So they are talking about a product here, and it is very easy, right? And there's a subheading which is very light, very short and skimmable, and they have a CTA. Cucumber lemon basil sprite, a simple sprite you can make in minutes, light, refreshing, and easy to keep in rotation. Again, from this hero section part, I could understand what they are talking about. So this email campaign is about their lemon basil sprite, what it can do for me, and how I can get it. I can just click on the CTA now and buy. And then they have created this sort of gradient background where I can scroll down, which makes it easy for me to scroll down. And they're using this infographics to make it understand what does it have. So again, notice that this email is very easy to read and easy to skim. Someone would look at it and okay, what do you need? You'll need this 2.3 blah blah blah, and this is how you can make this cocktail basically, and how you can make it. You can do the step by step. So they have made it very easy for anyone who's reading this email to understand what they're talking about. It is very short, simple, and concise. I noticed that they do not have big block of chunky text. They are using different sort of font family to basically make great email designs and make it very easy to read. And again, they have a CTA button right here, and they're ending down with a footer. So this is a banger email because it has a simple angle. They're just talking about one thing and how you can make it. They have the hero section covered. As you can see, this is what someone would see as soon as they open this email. They have a heading, a little subheading, and CT right at top. Great email. Now let's move on to True Botanicals. And again, as you can see, these are the top biggest brands. This is what they're doing. This is what a customer would see as soon as they open this campaign. CT right up in their face, and the project that they're talking about, and a little heading right here. A formula that goes deeper. They're showcasing their product lifestyle image for it, and then they have a CT right here. And now when someone's interested, they can scroll down and they can read what this email is basically about. And even if someone's not like reading this, I mean, they can basically come here, they can skim this email, right? Okay, the formula goes deeper, blah blah blah, and they scroll down and they see clean, clinical, effective. Okay, what does that mean? Basically they have omega rich oil blend, they have hydrosign, and they have polyglumatic acid. So this email is skimmable and it is very easy to read, and it flows, right? As you can see, someone scrolls, there is no resistance when someone is reading this email. It is very easy, it is very easy to read. It has very short, few words, short and punchy copy, and it has very clear as day CTA. And again, if you scroll down, they are showcasing some of their USPs. So this is good and it is simple, guys. That is just what you need. You need to have a single angle, good images, and good copy to convert. Because if you're creating great email designs, your email designs look great but they have shit copy, it will not convert. If you have great copy but you have copy such as like this, you are showcasing it in this block of text, it will not convert. So what you need a blend of both. You need a decent enough email design, and you need decent enough copies to convert. And I'm not saying these copies are like the best in the world, of course they are not, but they still convert because the email designer has made this look good, and on top of it the copy is decent, so that's why it will convert. And now let's move on to Seed. So this is a sale, I think. Yeah, so this is a 40% off to side, right? As you can see, again, this is something I am talking about again and again, but it is very important because as you saw, brands still miss the mark when it comes to this. They are talking about limited time only New Year sales. So they have created urgency with this banner, and the discount is clear as day. And then there's just some text copy, some subtext, and a CK write-up. And this is a banger hero section. Most people will convert here, but some of people who would scroll down, they can easily skim this and they will be like, okay, this is the only probiotic need. What do we know that? This is used to healthy regularity, this is good for gut bacteria integrity, and this is good for microbiome balance. Okay, thank you. Save, they can save, and they, like when they click on the CK, they can go and save. And again, they are talking about their science-backed support to power your knee. So basically they are talking about their product right here, and again they are showcasing the offer that they're providing, and again a CTA. So this email, as you can see, is only talking about a single angle, a single topic, and very easy to read, very easy to skim, and it flows. Again, this is just what makes a good email design. Yeah, so now let's go to the next brand, which is Grunz. I do love their email campaigns. It is very easy and it flows very nicely. As you can see, again, this is what a customer would see as soon as they open their email. So the offer is clear as day, and they are talking about fast delivery, last day to order for 12:25 delivery, and a CTA here, and they have a lifestyle image of their product. And again, as you can see, they have multiple CTAs, right? CTA here, CTA here, CTA here, CTA here, CTA here. So don't be afraid, guys, because more CTAs will lead to more conversions. That is just simple math data. Try it out for yourself and you will thank me. And this again is very easy to skim. Okay, cool. And as you can see right here, they are using infographics. They are showcasing their products benefits in a good way. It has vitamins, fiber, super mushrooms, and it has antioxidants and all the good stuff, right? And they are showcasing it in a way, not a boring way. They could have just write like all this stuff out, but no one wants to read that because people now have TikTok brains and they need dopamine. So this email campaign releases dopamine inside of a consumer's mind, because as you can see, punchy colors, opposite colors, and it is very clear as day what they're talking about. They are making this cute sort of infographics product where they are talking about the product, and they are showcasing the offer that they're providing as well. Have simple CTAs, and again they're ending it with their reviews and what are the tests that they run and the CTA. So that is basically pretty much it. You need a skimmable email, you need decent copy, decent enough email design, and few CTAs, and that is basically it. You can implement those things inside of your own email campaigns and in your own email designs, and I would guarantee you your email revenue would go up because you are going to make more conversions. Although I can understand that if you have to create this once, it is very easy. But if you want to create these sorts of high converting email designs every single month and you're sending more than 10 to 12 email campaigns, this would get very hard, and that's where I can help you guys, and you can book a call down with me and I will help you exactly generate a lot of these high converting email designs that will print money for your brand. If you're interested, book a call down with me. You will see the top link in the description, and yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching till the end. See you in the next one.